Well, hello everybody, this is GNM and today I'm playing Blade II Bannerlord 2 and I'm bringing you a quick tutorial video guide on how to make easy income via smithing. Decided I was going to do one of these because I haven't seen a new one in quite a while, and I just went, yeah, I'll just do a new one then, bring it up to date. I'll show you how I go around, how I do it. I'm going to show you how I started a character, and then I'll move over and show you what it looks like at the end with a character I already have. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Right, so I am doing this on campaign. So campaign's just easier than sandbox. There's just so many bonuses. This will also work on sandbox. It'll just take you a bit longer, but doesn't matter what culture. I'm just going to go Empire because I feel like Empire's an easier start. We're just going to go right through. You want to be looking mainly at endurance and social. You can just completely forget about smithing and get the smithing companion, though I'd recommend maybe just doing smithing yourself and still get the smithing companion because there'll be extra stuff you can do with them. So I'm just going to quickly focus on what I want. There's one of these. Right. So yeah, I went through that pretty quick, but yep. Skip tutorial. Done. Yeah, you just go past all of this and we're done. Obviously take your time doing that if you're making a proper playthrough. I am just making this fast for you. So you've probably seen this before. This has not changed with updates. This still works. So you're going into Poros, which is fantastic. Sell your civilian gear because you need that extra money. Right. And then go back in, sell anything else extra you want, like say I don't want the shield. And then you're going to go down and you see all these hogs. So when you're in sandbox mode this might change, depending where you spawn. Just look for the nearest place you've got. So just buy up until you've got no money left, pretty much. So there we go. And then pay for that. So you see we've got nothing. So go back in. And you're just going to basically break them all down. You're going to slaughter them all. Again guys, if you know a faster way of doing this with controller, please let me know because I can't seem to find one. I've got to sit here and spam the X button. So once you've done that, just sell all of this back. So you see with the meat alone we've already made nearly double. And then the hide, boom. And then basically go back in and just buy the rest of the sheep. You can do it when you're still in there. I don't know why, I always just like to confirm the trade. Buy the rest of the sheep, 625. We won't get much more than that now because we've already sold the meat, but we'll still get more. Every penny helps. There you go, so we've got like nearly 400 more again. So we're over 4,000, so that's great. Now what you want to do, which there is none, is get yourself some troops, because we're going to be buying a lot of stuff and we don't want to be over encumbered. Plus it's just security from looters, because we don't have the skills and there's mountain bandits. As long as we have numbers, yeah. If you're going to do the trade route, definitely choose wholesaler. You're definitely wanting that. And then if you've got any points, put them into whatever you want. I'm going to go with smithing just because I want to do this the faster way for you guys. You can do it the long way once you get the companion. And I'll just make it, he's going to be your smither. Which it works the same way, it's just finding them's a pain. Right, so we've got 17 troops, we should be fine. We do need food though. What do you sell? You got grain for me. Right, so they've got a stupid amount of, well, priced grain. So we've got enough now. I'll open up the extension. So there's a little trick here. Well, it's not a trick, it's more like an exploit. So this is a hog village. The villagers aren't in, but what you're going to do is you're going to just sit here and wait. They will eventually come back, unless they've been killed. But what we're going to do is we're going to wait on the villagers leaving here. So as you see that, so they must have got killed by looters or bandits because they've just spawned back in their village. So they'll eventually make a run to town, and what we're going to do is we're going to catch them on the way to town and buy all their stuff. So when you buy from towns, the market price obviously changes depending on how much the town has and how much how often it sells. So that if you buy all their hogs like we did, you would have noticed that eventually the hogs start getting dearer per hog as the more we bought. When you buy from a village, there we go, so they've left. If you buy from a village, the price never changes. If you buy from villagers, you get a reduced rate, which is fantastic. So here you go, see, we're going to get 28 hogs, 9 butter, 7 cheese, 16 grain for 2100, which is a fantastic deal. So we buy them. So we've just bought pretty much all his stock he was going to sell to Poros, meaning Poros is now not going to get a good delivery here. So the villagers will just now buy from Poros. So Poros is probably going to a couple of days time. If you were to do that every trip for like a couple of days time, they wouldn't know what to do price wise for hogs. So you can see here the hogs are going to sell pretty well because they didn't get their shipment. So if we go back down, they only managed to get 4 sheep from the village that sells sheep. That's it. But then what we can do is obviously we want to lock the grain because we're going to need that. You can sell the butter now and the cheese. You might get some trade skill for this, it might work. And then all you want to do now is confirm that sale, go back in, and again, mutilate them. Grotesquely carve them up. And then sell. So we got 600 odds from the... So we made about the same amount of money back there, so it wasn't the best. But you would have got some trade skill for it. So you can do that with other things. There's another way of doing it. I just used them as an example. So horse villages are the best way to do that. What I'm going to do though is we're going to head to Batania. Right, so we've got the first one, guys. So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to go in, and once that chat fades off, so you got 29 hardwood for 5 gold each, obviously, in the 7 grain. So that's fantastic. We've only spent 187, so you definitely want that. And then we're going to get the other village as well. Never mind, they've just ran right past me. I don't know if we'll get them. Because if it's... no, we won't. Okay, so we didn't get them, unfortunately. You can just buy the hardwood straight from here, but the price is going to go up the more you buy, which to be fair only went up by 2 gold, so we're fine. So we spent, we'll say 1,000. Let's get the smithing done. So we're not going to craft any weapons yet. All we're doing is smelting down to charcoal, not refining. So you're going to do that. Fortunately we only got to 24, so you're aiming to get to 25 on the smithing. This is when you'll start making money back from this. Because the first perk in smithing is what we want, is the charcoal one. That might be enough. Yeah, that's fine. Right, so we got to 25, so we cancel that. Level up. Perk. So all you want is this top one, which is the fish charcoal maker. So basically what this does is every 2 wood now gives us 3 charcoal instead of 1. So we're actually doubling what we have. 84 left, that's fine. So now we go back, as you can see, 2 to 3. And now we're just going to smelt it all, play the waiting game. I will be back once I've smelted all. Right, so as you can see now, I gained a lot of levels because And the way it works is XP for every item in the game. Obviously the XP differs. So we're actually making more charcoal now, so that we're gaining more XP than what we were. So that's why it's just going up faster. But as you see, we've got 148 now. It's not a lot, but it's enough. So now what we're going to do is, we might be heavily encumbered, I can't remember. So we're going to go Maranoff, or Maranath, and then we're going to sell the charcoal now. So there's two ways to do this. We can do it in a way where we lose a little bit of money, but we'll gain trade experience. I also gained a level again, I think. Yeah, so let's just finish that. So we'll do it the trade way. So what you want to do is you're going to go in, and you're like, okay, 54 per charcoal is fantastic. If we just filter that. So you're going to sell. So it's 4,200 there. Sell it. Go back in. We're going to buy it back. So we will lose money for this. So we lost 400. We might gain that back. That's fine. So now it's a traded item. So because we sold it the first time, we get no trade experience because that was an item we didn't buy. We didn't buy the charcoal, we bought the hardwood. So there was no trade experience given there. So when you sell it to a city, it's now a traded good. So you buy it back. So you now paid money for it. So now if we sell it again, we get the trade experience for a profit. So now we just have to find somewhere we can sell it for a fortune. So you can see 50, fantastic again. So what we'll do is we'll sell a bit of that. So it dropped 42, so not a lot, 368. Basically made back already what we lost. So now we'll go down to Sargot. So to get the maximum amount of profit, you want to just sell a bit at a time. Because I put points into trade, I can then see profits. So when the colour fades, yeah, you can still use a bit of the green, like when it gets lighter. But you want like that really expensive green. So say 59 is fantastic. So what we'll do, so like if I wanted to, I could maybe drop that, say it turned orange. So I can drop to 36, so at 1200. Easy. Now we'll move to the next one, we'll go to Sharas. And see, I gain a point in trade. Not get a lot this way obviously, but this is going to give us the money to then buy stuff. So we go here, trade, and we look at that, 92. That's probably the best I've seen in a long time actually. So we drop that till maybe 40, no, 44. So there you go, there's 1,000 and we sold them what, like 5? No, 10? 13? Something like that? 16? I'll get it right eventually. So there's another 1,000. 2 points in trade. If you're making points in trade, it means you gain the profit. You don't have to actually try and remember it, but I recommend remembering it. I just didn't this time. I think it was what, 4,800? If I get that, if I've got that right, by the way, give me a like. Oh, no pressure. But I'm going to speed this up now until we've got no charcoal left, and then we'll see what the money is. Right. So I've sold all of the charcoal, and as you can see now, we're up to nearly 8 grand. So
today's not your lucky day, friend. How about you hand over your silver? Be a real shame to have to cut anyone.
I'm just going to bribe you to go away because I really can't be bothered. Sorry, I had my guy moving at the same time, but I probably just came across 2 large groups. Watch, it might happen again. Sorry, so basically it's not the greatest amount of money, but it's enough to get a small amount started now. So there's 2 other ways of doing this once we get to the smithing, but the first step we need to do is we need to buy stuff to smelt. You can do this the longer way, where you just play the game. Can I be used? I don't think I can. You'll have loads of archers. So yeah, you could do this by like just fighting these parties, for example, and then smelting down the weapons they have. It takes a lot longer. Or you do it this way. So you're going to go into here, and then it's these guys you're looking for, the Peugeots. Yeah, Peugeots. or pugios, whatever you want to call them. There is another one as well you can get, but it's a lot more expensive, is these tribesmen throwing daggers. I only recommend buying these for smelting for materials when you've got a lot of money, because they will destroy your bank account. You're better going for these guys. They're still expensive, but they're not as dear. So I got 5 for 1,000. Again, we're going to need a lot more, but this might be enough just to slowly start a bankroll. I do have another account which I'm going to jump to show you what it looks like when you're done, pretty much. But I'm going to use this character to get you to the point of starting. So these pugios only appear, well, there's only 3 here. They only appear in Empire cities. Even if it's overtaken by another faction, it has to be an Empire city. So you couldn't go to a Batanian town ruled by the Empire. It wouldn't produce Empire weapons. It has to be Empire, which is plenty of. So you're never going to run out of these guys. I recommend, just personally how I do it, if you're going to be doing loads of these Pugil runs, stick to one Empire faction at a time. So that's 13, right? But go for 20. Should be able to start with 20, so Rotator might have the rest. So I'm doing the Western, so I'm not going to touch Northern or Southern. And so I'll go back, smelt these, do some crafting. If I need more, then I'll hit like one of the other ones. That just gives time for the ones I bought the Pugils from to start remaking more. I'm going to have to finish down here then. You can do the smithing in any town, that doesn't matter, but I always do mine in Xenon because I like the wood being easy to get. Because we need to buy wood as well, so we need to watch our funds for that. Oh look, they didn't have any. Great. Alright, well, we'll finish on 15 then. So now we're going back to Xenon. In fact, we're going to go back to here because we're going to buy from the village again. But that should be it ready. So with the points we've got in our smithing and the attribute points, we should be leveling up the smithing quite fast.
What have we here?
I should have been paying attention. I've spent more money than anything else. I honestly hate how it resets as well. It's only downside when you're carrying recruits. You're not scary. No, the most Empire Tane castle. Right, so we've got another attribute point. So we'll put that in endurance, just gives us more. I'm just going to stick that in trade. May as well. I didn't confirm that, did I? I did not. Right. Why is there sea raiders up here? So I'll be back once we have the materials. Right, so we have the materials. There is one more material I need to buy, I think. Yeah, well. Which is just iron ore, because I need crude iron, unfortunately. But it's very easy to get. As you can see, 1 iron ore, 1 charcoal makes you 2, so it's fine. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to smelt all the wood we've got. With that, first of all, double check if we need wood. So you're going to be making two-handed swords here and now until we can get bank. I always just felt, or you're not going to have anything here, so best thing is you max all of this out. Because it basically goes for if you're going to sell them anyway, it goes for swing damage, pretty much. So you can see we need 2 crude and 4 rock. So we will get that, so you don't need to worry about that. So give ourselves a full day of that. So we've got plenty of charcoal. I like to leave some wood just in case I unlock a better part that uses wood. Just saves me having to go like, oh, and then I've got to go buy more sort of thing. But so this is the boring bit. This the smithy is grindy as hell, but it is still the best money maker in the game, and plus you get to make whatever weapons you want. So we've got that, so now we're going to smelt these down. Let's say we've got materials now, not a lot, but we have enough. Before I do that I need to go buy iron, so the good thing is you can get iron ore from this village. Right, so we're at the point, now we need to refine some iron, which is fine, we can do that. So we've got 38, plenty, wait again. The only thing about this is it's very time consuming. Oh, sorry, just getting comfy there. It is recommended maybe getting a companion as well, even if you are smithing, because like then you can get somebody to do the refining while the other person does the smelting and crafting. It just makes it quicker. So we've got that. Still got 3 of these to smelt, so may as well. That's that done. So now off to making the two-handed swords. So as I said, you want everything just maxed on these guys, because you just want the extra damage. Obviously our smithing's not high, so we're not going to be able to make amazing ones right now. Some of these might sell for nothing. That's just going to be unfortunate. So just make as many as you can. See, we unlocked a few parts, that's nice. Nothing spectacular though, so that's alright. Now, what they usually recommend is you smelt them down again, but we don't want to be doing that right now until, which I think I'm only 1 point away from. Yeah, so once you get Curious Smelter, but I'd also say once you've got a good amount of money from doing this as well, you want to do this. So basically this just doubles your chances of learning weapon parts when you're smelting. You do get one as well later that's yeah, well, it's the next 75 one for smithing, so that will just speed this up. Not necessary, but it will speed it up. And now if we go in, you can see these weapons here. So we've got 9, 8, 4, 4, 2. Not great. If I was to sell all of these, we only get 3,000 back. But we actually would be losing money then. So what you could maybe do if you really wanted to was we'll sell the good ones, so 1700, so we've got some money again, and then you want to obviously wait and smelt the other ones just to get some of the materials back. But as I say, what you can do before you start getting to this phase, you can start then doing the horse selling, as I said, trading, or just playing the game in general. Charcoal selling, you could do 3 or 4 runs of that. It's fantastic to do, it builds the money up. But then what you want to do is you smelt these, say we unlock some parts, that's fine, we've got some materials back. The faster way of doing it, obviously you'll know this, let's go in here, and we've got a new part, nothing's changed, new health, nothing changed, and just keep making them. So now we've got Curious Smelter. So then what we want to do is you want to learn that instantly. Just check out what you've made. Okay, so we made some decent ones there for money. So you could just do boom boom, keep the one, and you're back up to 5k. So then all you need to do is go and buy more Pugils. Yeah, and then we'll smelt the one we've got. So we unlocked another part. I don't know why I unlocked a one-handed part. So we got a tier 2 blade. So now you've got that, you want to put this on. So I'm just going to quickly do this just to show you. What's the highest swing cut down? What would be that one, I assume? Yeah. We've got no tier 2 part. I can't obviously craft it yet, so I'm waiting for a bit. So you will see the jump up in funds here. But basically you want to be doing this until you're getting to like tier 4. Tier 5's a nightmare to craft. You definitely need to either respec or get a blacksmith companion in, because you need that second person. Because you need to be able to craft for masking steel, because it is an absolute nightmare. I don't believe you can actually find it unless you smelt down a, well, that's one-handed, unless you smelt down a weapon that's already been made with it, but I don't think you can get weapons in the game without crafting it. So we've got everything. New blade, so the difficulties went up. We got a tier 2 pommel, so we'll put that on as well. Oh, I can't craft that one though. That's annoying. Can we craft this one? Yep. And then, so we're out of one of the materials we need, which is unfortunate. That's just because we haven't been smelting everything we've been making. So now, as you can see here, major price increase. Not drastically great, but major. 8 grand now. So you rinse and repeat that until you maybe get to about the 15 grand mark, and then just start smelting everything until you're getting low on money, and then start selling everything. But by the time you get low on money after the second time, you should be crafting really good stuff. So what I will do, I will jump onto my other character, which is a smithy, and I will show you what it ends up looking like. Right, back again. As you can see, I've switched over to my other character, like my smithy. I have done nothing on this playthrough apart from smith, and I think I'm on like day nearly 300. So as you can see in my smithing, I stuck to the top line, Curious Smith. Just whatever one you want here, to be honest. That just gives you a better chance of making it. I would probably recommend Steelmaker 3, and then 50% less stamina spent on smithing's also fantastic. There is one later. That one, if you're wanting to make a lot. As you can see, my money, 128k. I have a caravan and a workshop, I think. Oh no, it's just my caravan's doing amazing. That's fine. So I bought a shop here. It's making no money whatsoever, but I bought it because I wanted storage. Oh yeah, I was making pole arms. So you can see, look at the amount of materials I have. Yeah. So I crafted my weapons. I've already named them, but you can look at the cut damage. I've got the javelins, good morning, good night. Fantastic weapons. I spent about 4 hours, 5 hours with this guy. My weapons aren't worth crap, but they're for smelting. I nearly went into town there. So as we can see, I changed this. I have 254 parts and two-handed. I have everything unlocked. I can't make Famaskin weapons because I don't have Famaskin. But if you want to make money, once you unlock it, you want the pointed falchion blade. It has the highest swing cut damage of any of the tier 4 blades. There's a tier 4 pommel. Is it that one? I don't think the pommels do much, to be honest, but they're handy. Try and look at one that does the highest swing damage. I believe it's that one you want. And then I said pommels earlier. That's a guard. I usually just go for the horsey. You know, they don't do much. But then just want to forge these. So we'll forge the one. I lost a lot of stats on it. I'll maybe forge the other one just in case. Yeah, so I actually got better stats on that one, so that one will be worth a lot more money. Let's just get rid of some of these spears because I don't need them. That's fine. Right, so now I'm going to trade. Did I smelt the swords? I don't believe I did. But at the same time I think I did. look at that, my smithing went up. What am I doing with this guy? I can't remember, I'll just leave that. Right, so I need to make that sword again, but that's fine. I think I accidentally smelted them. So obviously when it comes to the smelting, once you've unlocked everything, you do not need to ever smelt them again. Right, we've got 3. So, trade. As you can see here, so 2 of them didn't work out great. I failed 2 of them, but still 5,000. And then the one I got legendary status on, 16,388. I press one button. So then, if I sell all 3 of them, there's another 27,300. And that's it. That's all you have to do. I believe I am in the process. One button. Never mind. I hate how it controller one just jumps straight to the top menu. I'm in the process of trying to make a glaive for a good polearm. But now I have the money, I can just do it. So as you can see, I'm working on. I've got 23 parts. I finished the axe. I finished the two-handed. Two-handed's just for money, but I'm playing with an axe. I finished javelins. Yeah, they're done. And say once you get that tier end, it's fantastic. And like boom, like these things just become missiles. But no, that's it, guys. That's all you need to do. I'm thinking about putting another video out of just my early game tips and tricks. So this was solely focused on how to make money with smithing now in the latest update. I know there's loads of other videos out there, but I just felt like I should maybe get my own one out, because I think the newest one I've seen is still like 6 months old now. So this will be a brand new one. Nothing has changed. That was my fastest way of getting the funds to start smithing. So you could start smithing by like day 50, pretty much, if you do it fast enough. I say maybe do it a bit longer than what I did, because I got to the point where it's going to be a lot more grindy of running back and forth. But if you can go in with like 15k to start with, 20k starting on your smithing, you'll be sorted. But no, guys, if you enjoyed the video and it helped you out a lot, please give it a like, give me a comment. I respond to all my comments. And if you enjoyed me personally as a creator, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon. Even if that's still a thing. Is the bell icon still a thing? Who knows. But I'll keep you up to date with any more videos I release. I plan on doing maybe a live stream series of Bannerlord as well. I am stuck between doing a Valandian only playthrough, Sturgeon only playthrough, and a Kazate only playthrough. If you guys want to comment and vote before I actually do it, more than happy here. Even if you think, no, we want to see Batania or Empire or Aserai, then yeah, whoever gets the more votes I will go for. But no, guys, that's been GNM, and thank you for watching. Toodles!